step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fowler. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
The pocket breaking down. Running back grabs it on the screen. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Early on in the football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
They bring him down after a short gain there. A completion makes it second and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking for the wideout. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. The ball is caught. The runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First down and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Looking right, this one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Again, coming out of the RPO, it was It's complete. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen. And that's now going to bring up fourth down.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but curious why they didn't run it. Third and short, and you'd hope your guys up front can pave the way to pick up the first and keep this drive moving. Very curious what they'll do here on this fourth down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Single back, takes the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Talk about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
But you got third down. The offense has the advantage here on third down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target. But this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Bulls.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Fresno State, 0.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Touchdown, Buffalo. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Fresno State, 0.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Fresno State offense will take over.
Offense comes out to start this drive. Ball handed off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Breaking free at the 35. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pump over the middle. It's Lindsey. Tackle finally made at the 37. Will be 1st and 10 from there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Good enough for first down.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Breaking tackles. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Gets made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got a man down the middle. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the extra point was up and good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk gets Buffalo with the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here comes a handoff. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Buying time, moving to his left. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. Mussini able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Making people miss. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Boom. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Fresno State, 7.
Returner decides to field it. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. But the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buffalo.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Ball handed off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the ground game here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Fighting off the defender. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Can he get there on the ground? That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. That's an important first down on that running play. From the shotgun, drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks clear in open space. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Try and muscle for the first down. Enough for a 1st and goal now at the 3. So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. 1st and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And the fullback is in on the action with the carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Ah, the hammer. 2nd down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Fowler. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Extra point splits the uprights. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fowler. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's caught. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble to his left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And it's picked off in the end zone. He just steps out of bounds. A takeaway to wrap up this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the 2nd half underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. What a catch and run by the junior.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense able to hold it there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. They'll hand it off. He could go. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. 1st down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, Bulls. They couldn't stop him there. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. And the junior makes an outstanding catch.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll run it here. Past the 40. Gets some space around the 30. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him. And
he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Fowler. They stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. The sure hands. It's Fowler. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And the receiver's got it. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
It's Buffalo with the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And here's the handoff. Fights through the tackler. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Signs a quick throw. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defensive tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go on fourth down. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
I'm going to be honest here. I'm completely shocked they kept it on the ground. I think the defense is too. I don't think they were prepared for it. It's one of those things where it just makes you scratch your head, and it somehow works out.
Second down after that previous play. It's a shotgun run call. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a chance.
Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Wants to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The defense able to stop it at the 2.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Grinding away with their running game. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And the offense just takes a knee here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and goal for the offense. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. And it's caught! Touchdown, Buffalo!
Some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the point after is good.
Fresno State, 28.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They bring him down, but that game moves the ball all the way to the 31.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around